Hey YouTube. Um, Frank here. What is dementia? Dementia, as far as I can remember, is the catch-all term for cognitive decline, including memory loss, difficulty communicating, changes in mood or personality, and more. Dementia can be caused by all sorts of reasons, such as reduced blood flow to the brain, Lewy body buildup, which are abnormal protein bodies, but most notably, Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a spooky progressive brain disease. Alzheimer's is a spooky progressive brain disease that is caused by amyloid buildup and the misalignment of tau proteins. Now, normally these amyloid proteins don't even exist. The APP that it comes from is a completely normal protein found especially in neurons. But if the wrong enzyme comes to visit and scissoring occurs, APP is cut in a way that produces amyloid beta 42, which the brain does not like at all. But when the brain tries to clear this protein, it damages the surrounding neurons as well, causing cell death. APP itself is located on chromosome 21, which, if you didn't know, is the chromosome that our brothers and sisters from the village down are hoarding all to themselves. Now, these guys are particularly curious to me. Besides their unique face shape and just simply adorable personalities, it's interesting how chromosome 21 is the one that gets 3 copies, called trisomy, the most often. The answer? It's not. It's something we humans here on Earth call survivorship bias. Y'all have probably seen this image. During World War II, statisticians analyzed bullet holes from returning planes. At first, people suggested reinforcing the areas with the most bullet holes. But a more smart statistician, called Abraham Wald, pointed out that everybody was only looking at the planes that had returned. The planes that didn't return probably had bullet holes in places where the returning planes didn't, meaning those were the areas that needed reinforcement the most. Okay. We often only look at the people who made it and judge the situation based off of them. But we often forget that there's a whole batch of people who didn't make it, which would color the probabilities for us a lot differently. So yeah. What was I talking about before? Oh, right. Down syndrome. You know the saying, third time's the charm? Not this situation. The reason why trisomy 21 is not fatal and most trisomies is, as far as I know, because chromosome 21 is actually the smallest chromosome in our body. Only a measly 47 million base pairs. Chromosome 1, on the other hand, is the biggest, 256 million base pairs. If that one had a third copy, the person would die. But besides chromosome 21, a person can survive with a third copy of chromosome 13, chromosome 18, holy shit, and the one that is responsible for your genital area. I'm curious, how can people be okay with bringing a life into the world when the amount of suffering is insane? I get that people have an arbitrary love for life as a concept, but I feel like you have to draw the line somewhere, no? If you were given the choice between letting somebody suffer forever or ending their life, wouldn't the most moral choice be the latter? I get that I just pulled the most extreme example I could, but the Tau syndrome is edging real close to it. I truly mean it. It's insane. Why would you ever want to prolong climax? The whole point of watching porn is for the release. But then you have these guys who are going to defend edging as if it's the last truly great part of human experience. Like, can you imagine holding the opinion that holding off an orgasm is actually a way to live a life? As people grow older, we get more pessimistic. The joys we experienced in our childhoods are considered fond memories and nothing more. Most of us never strive to reach that level of pleasure ever again. We substituted by locking ourselves into corners, by drinking every weekend, by edging, by watching the same sitcom over and over and over again until life drags us out of that corner and back into our depressing lives. You keep up the repetitive shit and give up on any hope of a life that you could enjoy while being truly sober until you reach your deathbed, where you are confronted where you are confronted by the most honest thought you will ever have. I did not live, I achieved nothing, and I will forever be forgotten. Which brings me to the topic of today's video. What is dementia? Dementia, as far as I can remember, is the catch-all term